Hi, my name is Becky Saylor. This differentiation presentation was created to use with a professional development session. My staff has been trained quite a bit on differentiation, so they feel pretty comfortable using differentiation and implementing it into their lessons. So this is more of just a review. To start with, I would ask them to use this slide in order to write a sentence about what we're going to be discussing today in our professional development session. Prior to coming to professional development, they would have been asked to bring planning materials in order to plan a lesson that they would be teaching in the next few weeks. Our content objective is the staff will review and refresh aspects of differentiation across curricular areas. Our literacy objective is written out in the AVID acronym. Writing today, we will be doing a quick write. For inquiry, we will compare and contrast on a T-chart. For collaboration, we will do a few pair shares. In organization, we will be creating a lesson with the content and process lesson plan using differentiation. To start, we will do a quick write on the following prompt. How do you personally define differentiation? Give examples of how you might differentiate in your classroom. Remember, quick write is an AVID strategy in which you write continuously for 3 to 5 minutes with your first response to the prompt. After we are finished with the quick write, we would take 1 minute to share some key ideas of our personal definitions of differentiation with a shoulder partner. According to Wikipedia, the definition of differentiation is differentiated instruction involves providing students with different avenues to acquiring content, to processing, constructing, or making sense of ideas, and to developing teaching materials so that all students within a classroom can learn effectively regardless of differences in ability. Now we're going to do a compare and contrast activity between the Wikipedia definition and your personal definition. Take about 3 minutes to see some of the key similarities and differences between your personal definition and the Wikipedia definition I just shared with you. At the end of that 3 minutes, we would do a 1 minute pair share. Some other reminders about differentiation. It can be looked at in 2 ways, what you do and how you do it. Today, we're going to rely more on how we do it. Many times, it can be used in the complexity of text and task. You can give students the same text, but give them a different task to do with the text. Or vice versa, you can give them the same task, but maybe a different text based on their levels of ability. Differentiation is the act or process of manipulating instruction to ensure higher levels of success for all students. The manipulating piece can be scaffolding to reach your lower learners or enrichment to reach those highly successful students. It can be also very simple. It doesn't have to be complex. It can be an ELL student working with a partner while another student works alone. They can have a choice of partners or tasks, such as a menu. You can also let students self-differentiate by themselves. For example, at the beginning of the year, a teacher might tell them how they want them to read a text in an English class. By the middle of the year to the end of the year, the students might have that choice. But it comes back to the purpose of what you want your students to get from the task. The work time for our staff development today is going to be used to create a lesson using the content and process lesson planning document and the resources that the staff brought today in order to create that lesson they will be teaching soon. They'll have about 30 minutes to create that lesson, and then for our closing, we will share out our lessons at the end of the day.